Hi. How are we all doing? See how I sound? See. Alright. Wait for that to stop. Apologies to me. I just ate. Hi. We're back on some Zenless, and now my volume is really low for some reason. Let's fix that up. We're gonna finish off the story today, what's left of it at least, and then finally we're gonna pull this girl. I'm waiting to see how much pulls I have left at the end of it, so I can do some calculations. Sure, let's go with that. But let's finish off the story first. You walk to one side with Shunguang, Xinyi, and Lockspring.
Shunguang, we're leaving right now. Once you sever your bond with the Qingming sword, you can...
I'm sorry, brother. I've made up my mind. I won't give up the Qingming sword.
And, picking up where we left off yesterday, let her make her choice.
Is it because of what Lu Hongzhou said? None of that is your responsibility. Don't let yourself be guilt-tripped by some false sense of duty.
No, this is my choice. My own choice. I remember when we were little. I loved the osmanthus cakes from the shop on the corner, but they always made my stomach hurt. After that, you wouldn't let me eat them anymore. But being the kid I was back then, I couldn't resist.
Oh.
I bought them secretly, and after eating them, my stomach hurt so bad I almost ended up in the hospital.
I heard a big static sound coming through here, and I wasn't sure if stream picked up on it or not, but I heard it through here and scared me a little.
Shunguang.
But I never regretted eating those cakes. I know you mean well, but you can't protect me forever. I've grown up, and I have to make my own choices. I can choose to eat the things I love, and bear the stomach ache that comes with them. It's all part of living. I need to experience it all. To make mistakes, to stumble, to cry, to laugh, and not be locked away in a perfect little glass house until I fade away.
This is completely different. You can have all the cakes you want, but I can't stand here and watch you march straight to your own death.
Whether it leads to life or death, no one knows until they've seen it through. Isn't that right?
Do you know what's more terrifying than dying? Living in constant fear and pain, with no end in sight. You never know when your memories will start to fade, when your senses will slip away, when you'll lose all connection to the world around you. Your whole life will be nothing but endless suffering. And you still refuse to let go of that damn sword.
I knew it'd be this way. I've known from the very beginning. From the moment I made the pact with the Qingming sword, I understood my fate. I knew the two forces within the Qingming sword could only be subdued by the sword keeper. I knew its effects couldn't be contained. And I knew that one day I would lose my memories, my senses, everything.
What? But you never told me that.
Because I didn't want you to keep worrying about me, like you are now. So, I know I'll have to watch myself slowly fall apart. I know my whole life will be shadowed by loss, and I know the more I have, the more I'll eventually lose. But everyone dies eventually, and before that happens, I want to choose how I live.
So let me die tomorrow.
You once said that I'm no different from everyone else, that my life matters just the same. So, if that's true, the reverse must be true as well. I am all life. I felt the Qingming sword's pain. I won't let anyone else endure that same despair. I don't want to face the terror of another disaster, so I won't give up the sword and let others suffer in my place. You may think it's foolish, but this is who I want to be. The kind of person I choose to become.
Here. There's a light in Xiaoguang's eyes, bright enough to be considered dazzling. Across from her, Senior Ye remains silent for what seems to feel like an eternity.
I'm only human. I'll always care more about my own sister than people I don't know. I can't and won't carry the weight of all living beings. If this is really what you want, I'll respect your choice, but I'll never give up. I'll find a way to save you, no matter what.
Then can you promise me one thing? From now on, you have to allow yourself to be happy. My choices, my fate, none of that is your fault, nor your burden. You've already done more than enough for me.
Ye Shunguang opens his mouth, but no words come out. He looks at Zhao one last time, his eyes filled with pain, reluctance, helplessness, and perhaps a trace of relief he himself doesn't notice. At last he remains silent, turns around, and walks out of the room.
Sorry you had to listen to us argue for so long, Junior.
Shao subconsciously twists the hem of her clothes in her fingers. Her head lowered, her breathing careful and uncertain. After a moment, as if gathering the greatest resolve of her life, she slowly lifts her head and meets your gaze.
There's something I have to tell you. The truth is, this isn't the first time we've met.
What?
I used to think I'd keep this secret forever, but lately, I've realized that if I don't tell you, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. When I was a child, right after I gained the power and learned what my fate would be.
That's right, the children flashback.
I was alone in Playin Heights that night, holding the music box my mother had given me. When I was little, my family would hum along to its tune together. But for some reason, that day, the music box suddenly broke. No matter how I tried, it wouldn't play anymore. Just like how my parents would never come back. At that moment, I felt like I was broken too. The same as the music box. I couldn't hold back my tears. Then you appeared. You fixed my music box and bought me some osmanthus candy from Good Goods. That's how I came to love the taste of osmanthus. I asked you at that moment, if you knew that the road ahead led straight into an abyss, would you still take that step forward? And then you told me that if I quit before I even began, there would be no way forward, and that the abyss I feared might not be as terrifying as I thought. But that was so long ago. I'm sure you've forgotten by now.
I think I remember. I dreamed about it before, but something felt off.
So you do remember. That's good. Maybe that brief meeting didn't mean much to you, but to me, it was like sunlight breaking into a cold, dark room. Your words kept me going through the long darkness. Perhaps it wasn't just your words. It was the sense of peace you gave me. It made me feel like I could find the strength to face whatever lies ahead.
After saying that, Zhao seems much more at ease. She takes another deep breath, as if she's ready to reveal the deepest secrets within her, hidden within her heart.
And about the other Ye Shunguang. In the past, I wanted to hide her. I thought she was so selfish, so despicable. She made me feel ashamed, but I don't feel that way anymore. She's a genuine part of who I am. The fear and unease within me, and the proof that I'm still human. No matter how capable someone is, they still feel fear, don't they? So I'll let myself be afraid, fragile, and want to run away. But beyond those fears that make me human, I also have the courage and love that come with it. Fear keeps me cautious, while love and courage carry me forward. Back then, she said not to die before this world does. And now, I'd say I'll coexist alongside it. At first, I only entered Limnian Hollow on Xiao Zhao's advice to look for my brother. But deep down, it was out of guilt. I didn't want to keep being the one everyone had to protect. Later, when I first saw the Hollow expand and chaos engulfed Phylum Heights, I chose to enter it out of duty, as the Qingming Sword's keeper. I was the only one who could do it, so I had no choice. But now, from this moment on, I choose to accept the Qingming Sword and become the Sword Keeper, not out of guilt or out of duty. I didn't submit to this fate. After seeing every possible path, I chose it. Because I want to make a difference in the world, and for myself. And also, I want to do something for you. It might sound
Aw.
strange, but Junior, you really are someone very, very special to me.
You've already said this to me before, but thank you.
You're so effortlessly gentle, yet so dependable. As though you can take in all my pain and anxiety.
After saying that, Xiaoguang suddenly looks a little shy.
Anyway, over time, I've come to understand a lot. And it's all thanks to you.
I'll always be there to support you, Xiaoguang. I can't make decisions for you, but no matter what happens, I'll be there to catch you.
Oh, it's getting pretty late. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. Well...
Yeah, you better pay that back.
I hope we both get a good night's sleep.
Sweet. Xiaoguang has fully recovered, not just her senses, but her memories too. Although we haven't completely solved the issue of the side effects of the Qingming sword, at least things are moving in the right direction. What a long day. Time to get some rest. I hope nothing else happens. Apocalypse just starts outside. I'm not reading all this. What did I just say? It appears to be undergoing a second rapid expansion. Additionally, actually, it's not really my fault, it's Bell for thinking it. Its current expansion rate has far exceeded the previous recorded peak value. Crisis level has been evaluated to maximum. Oh boy.
No, this can't be.
Looks like the Hollow's about to swallow Phylum Heights whole.
Dundian Hollow. It's gotten even bigger than before.
This is bad. We need to regroup with everyone now.
Oh, hey, you lot.
Those terrifying black miasma flowers have spread all over.
You're
the
here
city.
too. You arrive at the plaza in Phylum Heights and notice Ye Shun Shifu is here too. She gazes at Zhao Guang and Senior Yi, her usually calm eyes filled with a conflict of emotions.
You're here.
Shifu.
Shuyuan. Xiaoguang. There's something I want to say to you. About Yunquei Summit. About the Qingming sword. I am truly sorry. I know my apology cannot resolve anything. Nor do I deserve forgiveness. It was my negligence that caused all this.
Shifu, it's not your fault.
It is my fault. To be honest, ever since my sister's passing, I found myself avoiding the Qingming sword subconsciously. I feared it, maybe even hated it. But I had to keep guard over it due to my position as the High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit. After making the case, my fear of the Qingming sword led me to instinctively distance myself from it. And that's why I so easily fell for Lu Hangzhou's lies. Looking back now, the sword case I poured everything into didn't amount to much in the end.
If my guess is right, the sword case originally did work as intended. Though it could not completely sever the negative effects of the sword, it still provided Xiaoguang some protection. It's only due to the creator's power becoming active recently that the sword case's power slowly wore off.
Shuyuan, I understand your anger. I've failed in my duties, whether as the Yunquei Summit High Preceptor, or as your and Xiaoguang Shifu.
I need to apologize for what I said before as well. I let my anger get the better of me and said those hurtful words. That didn't come from my heart.
But let's go kill bastard Hangzhou. Yeah.
Give Lu Hangzhou or Yunquei Summit.
I've authorized a top-level investigation into what Lu Hangzhou has done. Everyone who was involved will answer for their actions.
It means nothing to me now. What I can't forgive is the glory Yunquei Summit built upon these sacrifices.
Brother, the past may be set in stone, but we can shape the future. And I don't want to be a sacrifice anymore. I want to become someone who stands in front of the people I love. A hero who protects them. Before, when I went into Limnian Hollow, it was out of guilt. Or perhaps a sense of obligation. But from now on, I will only fight for my own will. Because it's what I choose to do.
Shao, you've really grown up.
That's enough heart-to-heart for now. We still have a crisis to deal with.
It's for pussies.
Life ahead won't be easy.
After a while, the others from Youngquay Summit, as well as Wise, also arrive. I don't know why my voice decided to disappear all of a sudden. No one speaks. The air is filled with the eerie calm before a storm. Every race carries a weight unlike ever before.
Everyone, I have bad news.
Uh-oh.
The latest data shows the energy of the miasma anomaly within Lemnian Hollow has already reached its peak.
Looks like that bit of relief was only temporary.
That's right. And based on the information we have, both the energy of the miasma anomaly and the hollow itself are expanding at an alarming rate. This means we have to locate the source of the miasma anomaly and seal it off as quickly as possible. Otherwise, the entire Phylum Heights could turn into a massive hollow, or worse, the entire new Eridu. And as for this so-called source, according to my current findings, we can now be almost certain it's the power of the Creator, hidden deep within Lemnian Hollow. Sealing the source is our top priority. Meanwhile, we need to evacuate everyone in Wi-Fi and do everything we can to slow the Hollow's expansion. I've already deployed additional personnel to assist, but the reinforcements will take some time to arrive, and I'm afraid the Hollow's expansion won't wait. If it comes to it, we'll have to rely on everyone here, especially our friends from Youngquay Summit. I understand this sort of miasma anomaly can only be properly purified with your techniques.
My blade.
Hey!
Seems to have some effect on it as well.
Is that so? Perhaps it's connected to the power of the Creator. In any case, if we want to slow the Hollow's expansion, we'll have to enter the Lemnian Hollow first and clear out the abnormal miasma. That said, we'll need to send someone to locate the specific coordinates of where the abnormal miasma gathers.
About that, fair... We've already calculated the locations in Lemnian Hollow where the miasma is most active.
What was I gonna say there?
Judging from Shao previous trip into the Hollow to cleanse the Black Flowers, removing the abnormal miasma in those areas should help slow the Hollow's expansion.
Then, with the manpower we have, we'll need to split into teams and head into different areas to clear out those black flowers. Everything else is relatively manageable. The real question is, who's going to enter the center of Lemnian Hollow and seal the Creator's power?
The Qingming Sword has a far more intimate connection with Lemnian Hollow and even the Creator than we ever would have thought. Considering the current situation, it's likely that only the Qingming Sword Keeper is capable of sealing away the Creator's power.
Our analysis came to the same conclusion. The huge energy fluctuations in Lemnian Hollow bear a connection to the energy the Qingming Sword gives off. I hate to admit it, but it's possible only the Qingming Sword has the power to put a stop to this.
I'll go. The Qingming Sword's power has a mysterious connection to the Creator, and it's linked to that section of Lemnian Hollow. As the Sword Keeper, I have to go.
Shao.
This is the most reasonable choice for now. But using the Qingming Sword comes with a heavy price. Miss Ye Shunguang, are you sure you can accept it?
Yes. Please don't worry, Mayor. This is my choice. No matter what happens next, I'll accept it willingly.
Mr. Mayor, Shao has only just recovered. As her Shifu, I can't stand by and watch her put herself in danger again. So please, permit me to go in her place. I may not be able to use the power of the Qingming Sword, but you know my strength. I will definitely...
I understand your concern, Jishin. However, this is the only way.
But...
Given the circumstances, I care more about the decision Miss Ye Shunguang has made herself. The matter is settled. As for you, Ishin, there's still plenty in Phylum Heights that requires your attention. Don't waste your time here any longer.
I hate how, what's the word? How pushed down in the pecking order of the story that Ye Shunguang has gone through.
I'm going with Xiaoguang. I'm her proxy. No matter what happens, I'll bring her home safe and sound.
Besides the first story quest, obviously, I kind of hate how Shifu's been right during all this. I think she deserves a lot more.
I'm coming with you too.
We've been through this together before, and by now we work perfectly as a team. Besides, I'm one of the best in Krampus, and I know what I'm capable of.
But in saying that, every update that we've had in this region specifically focuses on different groups. 2.0 was focusing on Yunquei Summit. 2.1 was focusing on Yuzuha's group. 2.2 was on kind of part 2 of that group, but it was with, what was it? Minato, Yidhari, Lucio. What was 2.3? Was that Orphea Magnus and Seed? Last update, I can't even remember what last update was. Oh, that's Dylan and Banyue. That was the Krampus kids. So this one is wrapping up with mainly Zhao and Shunguang, but it's really all about Shunguang. But I still felt like Shifu is definitely important. So I kind of hate how, like I said, how fallen off that she's gone in terms of story, because I think she adds a lot, but I just hate how she just disappeared for ages.
I can help too. I'm pretty familiar with the inside of the Lemnian Hollow.
Also, I have some good news. We've upgraded our equipment so everyone can stay in touch while inside Lemnian Hollow.
Good.
As you all know, Belle can reach me through the HDD system while she's inside the Hollow. If we route the signal through her, everyone can stay connected to the outside. To make sure Belle can focus while inside the Hollow, I'll be the one keeping an eye on all communications.
I see. This channel of communication will certainly make things much easier for us. Thank you. Then, I'll handle assigning the rest of the team to their groups.
Ye Shunguang quickly divides everyone into teams, and thus the final battle for the survival of New Eridri begins.
Squad assembled. Stay sharp. We move out on my mark.
Then
Oh my
let's
god.
give that hollow a nice explosive little surprise.
Everyone, with me. Let's cut down this spreading darkness. Whatever that creature is planning, we're not letting them pull it off.
Disciples of Yunquei Summit, hear me! Stand your ground and guard Phylum Heights.
Avengers assembled. Everyone is ready. The air is heavy with tension, like the calm before the storm. Also, bear in mind, last stream that I did of this, Yanagi was there. Where's she gone? Elite units from every faction have assembled, geared up, and are ready to go. No one shows any excess emotion, only the quiet resolve of those about to face battle.
The future peace of this place is in your hands.
Dealing with the Hollow is precisely our duty as Hollow Special Operations.
That sounded just like something Obel Squad would say.
Spook Shack wouldn't miss an event like this. For the glory of the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Ye Shunguang approaches Zhao Guang, her eyes filled with unspoken worry and guilt.
Shunguang, I've let you down as your Shifu, above all else. I hope you make it back safely.
Don't worry, Shifu. I will. And with Junior on our side, we'll definitely get the job done.
Damn right.
You can count on me. We'll do our best. Besides, no one knows that area better than us.
I believe in you. You're all disciples I can truly be proud of.
Aww. After getting her final instructions, Ye Shunguang steps back and faces everyone, delivering the final order.
Well then, I'll leave everything from here on to all of you.
Everyone goes over their mission objectives one last time with no words left to say. Like surging currents, they rush toward the battlefield of fate without hesitation. This is it, the final battle. Let me break things down for everyone. This operation involves 5 squads who will act simultaneously. I hope that I get a chance to play with each squad. I think that'd be pretty cool. Among them, Ye Shunguang will lead the majority of the Yunquei Summit disciples and members of HSO, except for Hoshimi Miyabi. In guarding Phalum Heights, this squad is primarily responsible for clearing abnormal miasma in Phalum Heights and protecting citizens who have yet to evacuate. The remaining 4 squads must enter Lemnian Hollow. Aside from our squad, the goal of the other 3 squads is to eliminate Of the other 3 squads asked to eliminate the abnormal miasma within the hollow. Due to the unique traits of the abnormal miasmic black flowers, except for Hoshimi Miyabi, only techniques known by Yonquei Summit disciples can clear the miasma, so everyone else will be mainly responsible for providing covering fire. Based on current intel, there are 4 main areas where the abnormal miasma is concentrated in the hollow. Area 1, near the Miasma Flare Tower, with Ju Fifu leading Obel Squad. Area 2, near the test site ruins, with Pan Yin Hu leading the members of Spook Shack. Though Spook Shack is comprised of civilians, their members' exceptional combat abilities make more than capable of completing this mission. Area 3, near the old mining site, with Miyabi leading Banyue and Dylan. And then there's us, Ye Shunguang, Lock Spring, and the Proxy. We need to venture into the depths of Ledmian Hollow, find the source of the Creator's power, and seal it away. It's possible that we'll be facing the Creator itself. Don't worry, Zhao Zhao. If we work together, we can defeat even the Creator. That's not what I'm worried about. Never mind. So that's the situation. Get ready, everyone. I'll do my best to provide everyone with intel on the terrain inside of Ledmian Hollow. Yes. Hopefully we get a chance to play each squad. Otherwise, that is a missed opportunity.
Everyone, this battle concerns not only the fate of Wei Fei, but the survival of all New Eridu. It's unlike any we've faced before. I ask that you all work together with Yonquei Summit and me to clear the miasma and halt Lemnian Hollow's expansion.
Okay, so we're here right now. As you walk, Zhao's gaze freezes for a moment.
It was right around here that you saved me before.
Oh, that incident. Oh, we have Junior to thank for that.
Ye Shunguang, I've always envied you.
Huh?
You're the chosen sword keeper. The one who stands out instantly in any crowd, always at the center of everyone's attention. You never have to prove your worth, and yet you can have everything. And me, I've always been the one who never gets chosen.
Xiao, what are you talking about? I don't understand.
That's why they have to make me free to claim on the fucking video game.
As much as I wish it weren't true, there will always be a natural divide between people. What we sometimes call talent, and other times destiny. In that regard, luck has never been on my side. When we were dividing into groups just now, I said I was one of the best at Krampus. That was a lie. When it comes to talent, I'm one of the few in Krampus who has none. Dylan can hear the voices of the dead, Banye has the experience and wisdom of a long life, and the others each have their own exceptional gifts. I'm the only one who has nothing. All I have is a heart that refuses to give up, no matter what. What you see now is only the facade I forced myself to maintain. I'm always afraid. Afraid that if I ever let my guard down, Krampus will cast me out. And I'll turn back into that same worthless fool who kept getting thrown aside. That's why I've been fighting so hard to keep up a meaningless record as Krampus's unbeaten legend. Pushing myself to the limit even when I'm hurt. Because no one fears failure more than I do. I even hide the fact that I like vegetables and tell people I prefer meat, as if that would make them respect me more. Pretty ridiculous, isn't it?
Xiao, I've been meaning to ask you this for a long time, but aren't you being too hard on yourself? Junior once told me that even if I wasn't the Qingming Sword's keeper, I still deserve to be respected and heard. It's a right everyone should have. This world isn't just for those deemed valuable. To exist is enough. No one has the right to deny your existence.
Sorry. Look at me rambling. We're short on time, so let's just keep moving.
Everyone, the tunnel ahead leads straight to the mining area.
Isn't that where Banyue and Dylan are?
Are you in pain? Are you tired?
That's Sarah.
My dear child, You were never meant to suffer like this.
Or the creator, one of the two.
Oh, child of God, bearer of both curse and blessing.
That's not.
My descent.
That's not what the line says.
Remember who you are.
That's not what it says.
Junior? What's wrong? Does your head hurt?
I'm fine. It's just... I think I heard that strange voice again.
It might be the influence of the Creator's power. We better stay alert.
Okay.
Everyone, our goal is to locate the source of the Creator's power
Oh,
and seal it away.
Finally found you lot.
We don't care if people die. Don't get captured again. Oh, fuck me. You find yourself surrounded.
Last time we let our guard down, but this time you're not getting away so easily.
Why not just say that during the fight?
You're the ones who attacked us before.
That's right. Let's not make this complicated, little lady. All we want is the Qingming sword you're carrying. Hand it over and nobody gets hurt. Otherwise, we'll have no choice but to take it by force.
You want the Qingming sword? It only responds to its sword keeper. It's nothing but a useless hunk of metal in anyone else's hands.
That's not our concern. We're just following orders.
Following orders? I knew you looked familiar. Don't tell me you're with Tops.
That's right.
Xiao Zhao, wait! Doesn't Krampus have authority? If these people are from Tops, then can't you just make them...
What do you think this is? Some sort of dream lady? Krampus still operates under Tops. Besides, the mission to capture the Qingming sword was entrusted to the rabbits standing right in front of you.
What? Xiao Zhao, you...
Mission to capture the Qingming sword? Xiao Zhao? Is what he said true?
Looks like
Whoa.
Miss Zhao isn't exactly on our side.
No way! Xiao Zhao's helped us so many times. There has to be some misunderstanding. I see edge. Split the heavens!
Good. Our backup's here.
Come on, girl. What are you doing? Zhao lowers her head, her expression hidden from Yi. At the same time, more Tops forces begin rushing in.
What a troublesome bunch. But don't worry. We've got plenty of manpower and time to wear you down. If you know what's good for you, you'll hand over the Qingming sword now!
Now!
I don't want to hurt anyone. And the Qingming sword shouldn't be used in a place like this. But if you insist on standing in our way, then we won't hold back.
Xiaoguang's right. We're not handing over the Qingming sword. Lemnian Hollow is spreading fast. If we don't seal the Creator, all of Wi-Fi will be lost.
Wi-Fi will be swallowed by a hollow? That's terrible. But what's that got to do with us? It's not like we live in this dump anyway. We're just following orders.
Oh my
Plus,
God.
The higher-ups promised we'll earn first-class merit and a big performance bonus if we bring back the Qingming sword. Even a Krampus judge would be tempted by that, don't you think?
Shut it.
There we go.
Come to think of it, Miss Zhao, you must have been ordered to seize the Qingming sword too, right?
You literally just said
Why
that.
are you just standing there? Aren't you going to help us take these guys down? Don't tell me. You're waiting for us to exhaust ourselves so you can take all the credit yourself. How cunning. No wonder they call you the unbeaten legend of Krampus.
I have no such intention. Now listen carefully.
Uh-oh.
I, Zhao, Krampus Judge, hereby order you to abandon the plot to acquire the Qingming sword and withdraw.
Xiao Zhao, but you...
Ye Shunguang, I know you can handle this without my help. But your power shouldn't be wasted on something like this.
Are you trying to disobey your top's orders?
So what if I am?
Chao, the interest maker, judge of Krampus. You used to be a wanderer. No one knows how you managed it, but the current leader of Krampus recommended you to Tops. If you choose to betray Krampus and Tops, powerless and without anyone to rely on, the punishment heading your way would be unimaginable.
That's none of your concern.
You're really willing to throw away everything you worked so hard for? All for those two who have nothing to do with you?
That's my decision to make.
How foolish. It seems the so-called interest maker doesn't understand the meaning of interest at all. In that case, let's drop the pretense. There's no way we're following your orders. We're not giving up such a perfect chance to earn merit. If your mind's made up, then we'll have to take you down as well. Not only that, I'll report everything to the higher-ups. From now on, you're an enemy of High Ambitions Corp. No, an enemy of all of Tops.
Huh. You'll see about that.
I'll give you one last chance. Are you sure you want to betray Tops? Throw everything away? And go back to being that worthless nobody?
All the wealth, the honor, the protection. I don't want any of it. Right now, all I want is for my friends to live. To hold on until the very end.
I thought she was gonna drive the truck.
Finish your mission. Don't worry. I'll catch up soon. Now, let's end this quickly!
Let me play as a game. Let me play as a. Come on now. Yeah?
The deepest part of the mine. That's where we're headed.
That is so lame. Oh, my God. Under the overwhelming surge of abnormal miasma, an illusion that feels both strange and familiar takes shape once more.
This is that strange thing from before? Huh.
I can't see anything ahead. You must all be seeing the same hallucinations as before. Maybe that means we really are getting closer to the creator.
Your teacher, Carol. She saw the truth long before you did.
What? Did you say my teacher?
Don't you see? It was Carol who brought all of this upon you. Or what you call the fall of the old capital. You should do the same as she did. And let go of the burden that was never yours to bear. Return to that primal state of purity, chaos, and quiet emptiness.
Just what the hell are you?
Junior, what's wrong? Are you feeling sick?
Must be affected by the illusion.
There's no more bloodshed. No more disappointment. No endless road to absolution. There is only eternal, ultimate, and absolute freedom. Come, child. Become one with me. Just like your teacher, Carol.
No! My teacher would never join you!
After a burst of searing pain, your vision finally returns and the light comes back into focus.
Junior, don't scare me like that.
It's okay. I'm fine now. But I just remembered something. That spherical cocoon-like thing? It looked just like the one embedded in those floating boulders we found.
The floating boulders? You mean those huge rocks we saw before? If the vision you saw came from the Creator, does that mean the Creator's power has covered the whole Limnian Hollow right from the start? Oh no.
Oh no. We need to warn the teams in the other areas right now.
You quickly contact Wise and share this theory.
I see. Got it. You focus on stealing the creator, and I'll take care of getting the message to everyone else.
Wise hangs up the call and you feel a moment of relief.
Actually, I've heard some rumors about the thing you saw, as we mentioned before. Sunbringer was betrayed by her followers. After that, she entered the Hollow alone and met the Creator. The Creator turned Sunbringer into their messenger, and even created other messengers modeled after her power.
Well, fuck me.
The system serves one ultimate purpose: to turn the entire world into a vast hollow.
Wait, you mean Sunbringer submitted to the Creator?
Because the Creator promised a world free of division and inequality. A place where people could finally let go of their hatred for one another. In such a world, everyone is equal. There's no fighting, no conflict, no division, only eternal peace and tranquility.
This so-called new world sounds pretty suspicious to me. And if there's no difference between anyone, doesn't that mean there's no individuality either? Would a world where everyone's the same really have any meaning?
I feel the same way.
Of course, it's just something I heard. Maybe it's just a story someone made up. Let's just keep moving.
Okay.
Come on, this way. The bottom of the mine is just ahead.
What are you doing here? Oh, no. It's a big area to explore. I'm just gonna keep going forward.
Weird. Place looks like they just stopped mining in the middle of the job.
Yeah, like something happened here all of a sudden.
Rumor has it that when Lady Sunbringer was betrayed, a tide of miasma burst from below the ground and swallowed everything whole.
How do I get up there?
Taking revenge against humanity.
Bro, come on.
It's just a story.
Okay, there we go.
Don't take it too seriously. The floating boulder should be nearby. Just to be safe.
Cool. What? What do you mean? What the fuck? Oh. There you go.
So thanks to Ye Shunguang.
So that's the floating boulder?
Looks kind of strange.
On closer inspection, the floating boulder, it seems to be seeping miasma. It looks a little unstable.
If I'm not mistaken, this boulder's strange condition might be linked to the Creator's seal.
I agree. I can feel something ominous every time we get close to this boulder. And it's even stronger now than before. Don't tell me. The Creator's about to awaken?
I'm afraid so.
Just then, a transmission from Wise comes through.
Bell, I've just confirmed it. It seems the other teams have also noticed the same anomaly with the floating boulders. There's no immediate danger, but it's hard to say what might come next. Everyone needs to stay alert.
If that's the case, we're running out of time.
Based on my previous experience, the Creator's location should be right beneath us.
We need to get to the bottom of the mining area fast.
Is all this stuff around us lumite ore?
These must be the raw materials of porcelain. The reason this whole mine exists.
There are so many black flowers here. We should definitely purify them first. Besides, our companions are still working hard. You're right, Junior. The power of the Qingming sword should definitely be saved for the most crucial moment. Once we find the source of the Creator's power, we can put an end to everything once and for all. Yeah.
Hard to believe such a massive mining site existed before the Hollow swallowed it up.
Yeah, I'd love love to see how lively it must have been back then. That's exactly why we have to protect Ye Peninsula now. We can't let the hollow spread any further. Not to our home. I see edge.
There are significantly more
Sorry.
black flowers here. Look, there's a huge platform up ahead. Let's check it out.
We're about halfway down at this point.
We can use that crane to go further down. But we'll have to find a way to rotate it first.
There's a console over there. Let's give it a try.
Looks like this console's busted. But maybe I can fix it. Let me give it a try. It's working. Kinda.
No, that was
We're
quick.
gonna need more power. Let's look around and see if there's another generator nearby.
That's what I'm looking at. Displayed as yellow dots, calibration should be initiated when the signal overlaps with them. At the right moment, oh fuck me. Oh no, I've done this. What the hell? Why am I... Yeah. Generator successfully activated.
Almost there. Just one more generator and we'll be good to go.
Free as the skies.
Generator successfully activated. Is Explorer just following me around? God, that was a bit wonky. Just then, a transmission from Wise comes through.
Bell, just updating you on the situation. All squads have reached their target areas and discovered a large number of black flowers and ethereals that are affected by the miasma. They're dealing with them right now.
My blade is indeed quite effective against this abnormal miasma. This Miyabi sure is impressive.
Opal Squad is in place and will provide firepower support to cover the purification teams.
Oh, these black flowers. They're so pretty. But they're even better when they wither. There's a lot of ethereals here, too. Don't get scared now, Alice. I'll do my best.
Everyone, the abnormal miasma in Phylum Heights is within controllable levels. We've sent people to evacuate the residents, but some people, they aren't willing to leave just yet.
Because they don't want to leave their homes?
Everyone knows if Lemnian Hollow reaches that point of no return, evacuating won't help. They've placed all their remaining hope in us.
Brother, we'll do everything we can to protect Phylum Heights.
How are things on your end?
We found tons of black flowers here, too. Way more than on the outskirts. But we've decided to leave them for now and look for the source of the Creator's power.
You've made the right choice. Our mission is to clear out the abnormal miasma in Phylum Heights and the edges of the Hollow. Meanwhile, you need to destroy the source. Shunguang, there are still risks to using the Qingming Sword's power. Don't use it unless absolutely necessary. Remember, your goal is to seal the Creator's power. Nothing else matters. Well then, good luck, everyone.
Jeez, this mine's massive. What could they be hiding down here?
Yeah, we should be careful though.
A mecha version of Billy Kid.
Warning. Command error. Insufficient access rights.
Is lock spring malfunctioning again?
Well, this is a big battle area.
System reboot. Reboot complete.
Staring at the source of the abnormal miasma before you, everyone fell silent for a moment. Shunguang grips the Qingming sword tightly. Her expression is tense.
I can feel it right beneath us. A terrifying power surging upward. If we let this power go unchecked, it won't just be Ye Peninsula. The whole of New Eridu might be destroyed. We have to find a way to stop this. The Qingming sword. If it's the Qingming sword, then...
Shunguang raises the Qingming sword, trying to purify the energy underground the same way she cleansed the abnormal miasma before. The blade vibrates faintly, but nothing happens.
It's no use. This power is far beyond anything we faced before. It feels like it's coming from something ancient, something primal. I'm afraid even the full power of the Qingming sword won't make a difference.
It's all right, Shunguang. Don't push yourself. If this power really is that strong, we'll come up with another plan. Like, maybe we could try finding a way to seal off the underground entrance.
You're right. If we can't actually stop the power underground, we can at least find a way to seal the mine forever. That'll keep it from spilling out. It's going to be difficult. But if I use this giant black flower, I should be able to pull it off. I knew you wouldn't let us down, Junior.
You can seal the underground entrance using that giant black flower.
Exactly. I can use the Qingming sword to channel the flower's energy. Similar to how we purified the miasma anomaly. As long as this terrible power stays sealed here, Wi-Fi shouldn't be in immediate danger for the time being.
Shunguang steps forward, raising her hand slowly. Between her fingers glows a mysterious charm. As she moves, the Qingming sword hums with a deep, resonant hum.
Blood is the bond, soul as the vow, carrying the fate of all endless eras, bound by the wishes of all living beings. Qingming as the lock, the sword as the tomb. Seal!
We did it?
The seal should hold for now. The rest, we'll discuss with the others once we're back.
Shattered chains, chaotic souls. Hear the faint, pitiful cries of this world. Creator, I beseech you.
Yeah.
Awaken from your eternal slumber and descend upon this tainted world.
Yeah. I had a weird feeling about Lockspring for a little bit while now.
Sorry, everyone. You cannot stop their descent.
What do you mean by that?
It's exactly as I said. Only their awakening can serve as the ultimate answer to everything. The time has come. I will not allow you to interfere with the plan.
What plan are you talking about?
There's only one plan. From the very beginning, everything I've done was for one purpose. To awaken them.
If the Creator awakens, all of Wi-Fi Peninsula, all of New Eridu will be swallowed by a hollow. It would bring about a catastrophe beyond imagination.
Humans are truly adorable. You make the same mistakes again and again, and still, I forgive you. You call their revival a catastrophe. I call it salvation. Humanity has knelt before the storms and worshipped strength. Now, it simply seeks a more perfect God. And they'll bless you with the greatest gift of all. Bliss without the burden of thought.
If you ask me, wouldn't it be better to just kill these people? Leaving them alive is only asking for trouble.
In short, dear friends, I'll create a better world for all of you. When that time comes, you'll thank me for my judgment.
Lockspring, what's going on? Has something taken control of your mind?
Girl, he went through that entire monologue and you're still asking? Lockspring tenses for a moment as if something has awakened within him, and then a strange voice echoes out.
Oh, are you talking about me? I didn't take control of it. We're in a perfectly equal partnership.
Warning. Another independent, high-level intelligence data construct detected inside the target. Its core architecture bears a strong resemblance to a data source from the Agreement, attempting to access related memory banks. Insufficient permissions.
I smell the scent of my own kind.
Now's not the time for you to show up.
Lockspring returns to normal, his voice as calm as ever, yet beneath that calmness lies a cold, unmistakable resolve.
Haven't you figured it out yet? From the beginning, getting close to you was all part of the plan. I'll use you to feed it the purest, most powerful energy, and awaken it for real.
For real?
Are you saying you were working with with the Exaltists and Sarah from the very beginning?
I did work with Miss Sarah, yes. But the Exaltists, they don't interest me.
Then why do you want to revive the Creator? There's nothing in it for you, is there?
I'm not human. And because of that, I can see truths that you can't, as long as this world stays chaotic and disordered. Groups like the Exaltists will keep emerging, like mold growing on something rotten. You can never completely eradicate them, because they are born from the despair of this world, just like Miss Sarah. If Miss Sarah hadn't gone through all that suffering, trapped between life and death, how could she have seen the truth behind it all? A true rebirth can only be achieved through temporary destruction.
Offspring, what are you talking about? Temporary destruction? If the Creator awakens, that's when the true despair starts.
You still don't see it. New Eridu as it is now. It's rotten. People deceive and exploit each other, sending others to hell just to serve their own interests. Workers sacrifice their bodies mining porcelain to make a living, while tops reap all the benefits, living in a carefree luxury. The Agamemnon squad of Obsidian Division fought with passion, only to become sacrifices in a trade of interests. Colonel Isolde spent her life trapped in the flames of vengeance. Your former companions, Banwei and Dylan, were no different. Banwei saved lives, yet was met with hatred, while Dylan was forced to become a scapegoat. Do you see it now? You humans are obsessed with this game of sacrificing others to elevate yourselves. Tell me, is any of it fair? And of course, you too are part of those countless sacrifices. Ye Shunguang, wielder of the Qingming sword from Yongkoi Summit, and the carefully chosen, most perfect sacrifice. You, more than anyone, should understand why your fate turned out so tragic. You were meant to live a normal, happy life, not spend your days trapped in endless fear and suffering. And you, Phaethon, along with your teacher, Carol Arna.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Do you know about my teacher?
I know a little. And that's exactly why I feel such deep anger and injustice for you. Are you really willing to live as the so-called children of the devil? You did nothing wrong. In fact, you were the ones who tried to save everyone. And the root of all this tragedy lies in humanity's division. You can never truly understand another's situation, nor ever grasp their pain. But the world the Creator can bring is nothing like this. It will be a world of unity, equality, and eternal peace. When those who harm others feel the same pain. When those who sacrifice others are themselves sacrificed. Only then will people truly abandon their malice toward one another. In such a world, all are one. There is no strife, no conflict, no division. Only everlasting peace and harmony.
There is no such world. You're lying to yourself.
I agree. The world may be flawed, but at least it's real.
Stubborn fools. Looks like there's no point in trying to convince you. But regardless, my mission is to protect humanity. That will never change.
Luxspring spreads his arms as if to embrace the whole world, yet the look in his eyes sends chills down the spine.
So I'll make sure to protect you all. I will erase every trace of malice and free will within you. Everything that causes only pain. Then I'll place your purified souls inside the finest crystal spheres, keeping them safe forever. So you'll never again have to face the ugliness and pain of the human world. I'll grant all of you the greatest of rebirths.
Okay.
Luxspring! The Qingming reacting. The entrance to the mine ahead must be connected to the source of the abnormal miasma.
That was easy.
Let's hurry over and take a look. Get behind me, Junior. Let's take out these
Just as you finally catch your breath, a transmission comes in from Wise.
Val, bad news. Just now, the activity in Lemnian Hollow spiked again. The Hollow. It's expanding at an accelerated rate.
We've got anomalies here as well. Those floating boulders we saw are spewing out miasma and ethereals.
It sounds like Lemnian Hollow's instability is linked to the same power behind those giant boulders. Ye Shunguang and the others back in Wi-Fi are still managing for the time being. Belle, please be careful.
Why say a few final words to us and tells us they will inform the other squads of the odd boulders?
The situation isn't looking good. Who knows what Lockspring will do next? We need to take down these ethereals and catch up to them. I just hope the other squads are safe.
At the same time, the other squads have also been contacted and are already approaching the boulders. Okay. Okay, game. Game, hello? What are we doing? Oh, we actually get to play as them? That's kind of cool.
Be careful, everyone.
Speak Shack.
Not good. The miasma will draw in nearby ethereals.
If the miasma gets any thicker, the Hollow's expansion could accelerate.
Yeah, let's take out the ethereals first. Has been exposed.
Whew.
You can't run. Break time! A chance to soar like a shadow. Let's go. For the time field name, I will never lose. Focus on the target. Blink your strikes to score. Guys, can you hear me? The miasmic ethereals on our side just keep coming. There's no way to wipe them out completely.
Meanwhile, Miyabi, Banyo, and Dylan. I wish I could have played Yutari there. Man, why are these taking so long? Yeah, boy.
Just got word from Yuza. Looks like we're all running into the same problem.
We can't keep this up.
We need to find a way to deal with that boulder. It's over.
Turn around!
Dylan, leave it. Crumble! Tremble!
I swear on my blade. It's over.
I'm here. Back off.
Alright, who's next?
Proxy,
Oh,
do you
okay.
copy? I suspect that the boulder might be the source of all this. I'm going to try attacking it.
Fufu Noble squad. Let's take a moment for it to load, because out of the three Hi-Oh games, Zenless is kind of the worst to run on console. There's a lot going on. Pretty sure I had more crashes from Zenless on a console than I have the other two games.
Morphe, now's not the time to get sentimental.
Well, that didn't work.
It's not working. Keep moving. We'll face it head on.
I'm gonna say Orphe, Fufu, and Seed.
Everyone?
No!
Just
Oh.
tried attacking the big boulder, but it didn't.
Yeah, same here.
Oval Squad, focus on suppressing the surrounding ethereals first.
I'm back. Time to pin them down.
That was quick.
There are so many.
Doesn't matter how many. We fight.
Oh, that's, what's her face? I fucking forgot. Surrounded by the waves of miasma and ethereals, the battle reaches a deadlock, just as exhausting and pressure weigh down on everyone. A calm, familiar voice, one that should no longer exist in the words, suddenly echoes out.
Soldiers, open fire!
Isolde. Yeah.
Isolde. Oh. Am I hallucinating?
Green-haired girl.
But I see her too. And those miasma soldiers as well.
Perhaps the thick miasma around us is projecting fragments of our deepest memories.
Forget it. Even if it's just an illusion, even if your body has decayed, your soul still...
What's wrong? Forgot how to fight? We'll have to clear the path ahead ourselves.
I don't need you to tell me that.
Isolde, Colonel of the Oval Squad.
Magus, Captain of the Oval Squad.
Aw. Two gazes crossing the boundaries of time and death seem to meet at this very moment.
Let me see how much you've improved, old friend.
Try not to let me steal the spotlight.
You've gotten better, Orphe. Your aim was much more stable this time.
Oh. Thanks.
Magus?
You were
what's
shit
your
back then.
ammunition? Don't make a rookie mistake.
Stop talking nonsense. My aim's every bit as good as yours. You damn ethereals. Today you'll witness the true power of Oval Squad. There's no way we're losing.
They stand side by side, those hazy, long-buried memories, the days of training, fighting, laughing, and crying together burn vividly once more. Yeah? What the fuck?
You're getting slow, Magus. With you, I remember, would have reacted the moment I raised my hand.
Isolde.
Don't just stand there. The enemies are right in front of us. Attack!
Is it just me? Or are there more and more ethereals showing up?
The number's growing really fast.
Things are looking pretty bad if it keeps up.
Stay sharp, everyone. They're just ethereals. Nothing we can't clear out.
I'm not
maximum firepower!
Not over yet!
Please, don't go darting before me, okay?
Damn, they just keep coming.
But you won't back down.
You know me too well.
Just as everyone's about to jump back into battle, they all receive a call from the proxy.
Great job, everyone. I've just been notified the abnormal activity in Lemnian Hollow has stabilized to some extent. All thanks to your hard work. I just spoke to Bell and Shunguang. They're currently doing everything they can to suppress the ethereals on their side, too. We'll be counting on you all in the upcoming battles.
Hearing this news, the creeping exhaustion from continuous battles burns with determination.
Leave it to us. We might just be civilians, but Spook Shack's still a force to be reckoned with. Right, Alice? I'll do my best. There's a lot of them. These ethereals are no match for us.
We shall guard this place to the very end.
Even the toughest knot is still just a rope that can be cut. These ethereals are nothing to fear.
This hole reminds me of the past, but things are different now.
We fight for the future of New Eridu!
That sounded real cool, Orphe. Well then, everyone, let's get ready for battle.
With blazing determination, 3 teams rush towards the mountain of ethereals. Where's Shifu? Meanwhile, on Xiaoguang and Bell's side... Jesus. Come on, game. You can pull through now, come on. The air is thick with a nauseating stench, and the sound of grinding bones have gained guttural growls echoes from all directions. Ethereal surge forth like a tide, pouring endlessly from the miasma seeping out of the giant boulder. There are more and more of these miasmic ethereals.
There's no end to these miasma-spawned ethereals, and there's no way to deal with them all. Xiaoguang, can you still hold on?
I'm okay. But if this keeps up, we might lose track of Lock Spring. We're running out of time. It looks like I'll have to use the power of the Qingming sword.
But the Qingming sword will take its toll on you, and you've only just recovered.
Christ, we've been through this.
This is the only way through.
We've been through this good. Come on now. Xiaoguang keeps fighting off the ethereals, though her movements are clearly growing sluggish. Just as she reaches for the Qingming sword and you start to panic, a cold, familiar voice rings out.
These mere ethereals dare to...
Oh, would you look at that?
Disciples of Yunque Summit, here to assist.
Brother, what are you doing here?
I may still hold resentment toward Yunque Summit. With Wei Fei in danger, I can't just stand by.
Where's Shifu?
Besides, I can't just watch you suffer. Xiaoguang, Junior Bell, you've both fought hard. We'll take care of these vermin blocking our path.
Xiao Zhao, Lion, Ashra, everyone's here.
I told you I'd catch up with you. Now, it's time to cause some trouble.
With Senior Yi, Zhao Zhao, and the others helping, you quickly take care of the miasmic ethereals.
Thanks to everyone's help, we can finally catch our breath for a moment.
But if you're all here, is everything all right back at Phylum Heights?
Don't worry. Ishuan Shifu is holding things down there, along with the other disciples. She said no matter what, she won't let the Hollow's expansion harm a single civilian. From what I know, this floating boulder constantly releases miasma and ethereals, so things won't stay peaceful for long. Xiaoguang, I know you have your own mission. Go, and do what only you can do. Leave the boulder to us.
Thank you, brother.
I'm coming with you.
But, Xiao Zhao, things will only get more dangerous from here on.
That just means you'll need my help even more, right?
Right.
Then we'll be counting on you, Xiao Zhao.
Don't mention it. Let's go. No matter what lies ahead, no matter what the Creator really is, we'll face it together.
Together! You enter the mine with Xiaoguang and Zhao Zhao.
By the way, when Xiao Zhao showed up out of nowhere just now, it was like our savior descending from the heavens.
Yes.
That's such a weird way to describe it.
Xiaoguang's right. Welcome back.
After a while, you finally catch up with Lock Spring. Still trying to resist? If you just accept their arrival with courage, everything will be much easier. We'll stop you no matter what. That's a pity. That's right, this is my plan. As you all know, the Qingming sword shares the same origin as the creator. So, Ye Shunguang, keeper of the Qingming sword, your existence is crucial to us. The creator needs to reclaim their rightful power. So that's why the creator's descent requires Ye Shunguang. But why would you tell us? Aren't you afraid we might hide her away? Without her, your plan will become impossible. You wouldn't do that. Even without reclaiming the power of the Qingming sword, destroying a tiny piece like Phylum Heights would still be child's play for the creator. And your bargaining chip is the Qingming sword creator, Qingming sword keeper. The best case scenario for me have been to arrive here with a Qingming sword keeper who had already lost their 5 senses. I was so close to success, but I've never expected you to be able to use the remnants of the creator's power to restore Ye Shunguang's senses. So Xiaoguang losing her senses. Of course, what's easier to control than someone who's lost their 5 senses? So I carefully prepared the perfect bait to lure you in, an illusion of your teacher, Carol. But don't worry, I only showed you what really happened. I didn't make any of it up. You could probably tell that she also supports the creator. Teacher is different from you guys. Don't even put them and the Exaltus in the same breath. Don't you get it? The creator is far superior to the Exaltus in every way. The creator is supreme, and the Exaltus merely caught their fleeting attention by chance. Like I said before, as long as the new Eridu remains in such chaos, new groups like the Exaltus will keep popping up. Only the new world brought by the creator can resolve all this. Someday you'll understand.
Lock spring.
Be careful of those ethereals.
Lock spring's
Okay.
up ahead. We need to take out these enemies and catch up. If the creator really awakens, it won't just destroy Phylum Heights. All of New Eridu could fall.
Well, I guess in a way, we're kind of saving New Eridu, huh?
Yeah. Watch this!
These tunnels are so twisty. We need a plan to figure out which way's correct.
I can feel it. The Qingming sword is resonating with something here. The denser the miasma, the closer we are to the right place. The miasma's really strong in that direction. Let's go.
The aether frequency settled now. Let's keep going.
The air's so thick with the miasma here. And the Qingming sword's reacting.
What do you mean? Let me through.
Whoa. It's huge.
That is a big ball.
It's absorbing the miasma's energy? This thing. It's exactly like what I saw in the illusion before.
Lock spring. Lock spring stands before the massive cocoon silently watching you.
I knew you'd make it here eventually.
Lock spring.
They're about to awaken. This is fate's choice, and no one can stop it. Even you.
You really are a stubborn one.
So stubborn.
Shadow of Krampus. I know your story. Just like the two standing beside you. You've chosen the wrong side. I thought that after all the pain and resentment you've been through, you'd choose to stand with me.
Unfortunately, not everyone chooses destruction.
I don't understand, Lock Spring. You once said Junior and I were, in a way, both victims, and that we should hate this world. You were angry for our sake, weren't you? That's the Lock Spring I know. Gentle and kind. But why? Why do you want to awaken the Creator in the first place?
Haven't you realized yet? Every struggle, every battle you fight is just the same tragic chaos repeating itself. Humanity can't reach the light on its own.
What are you talking about? Humanity's future should be decided by humanity itself.
I used to believe that. As you're all aware, I was created to protect humanity.
Lock spring's posture.
Lady Sunbringer created
Fine.
an absolute unbreakable command deep within my core registry. A high firepower combat bang boom must never point its gun at unarmed humans. I once saw it as an honor and lived by it as my guiding principle. Until that day.
Lock spring's gaze grows distant, and it feels as though his words pull everyone back to the moment when the catastrophe began. The city burns beneath a leaden sky, surrounded by ruins and cries of despair. Lockspring follows his master, a man whose face is twisted by hunger and fear.
Quick, Lockspring! That woman has the last can of food. Grab it now.
Ahead, a frail woman clutches a can tightly. It's the only food for the crying baby in her arms. She stares at Lockspring in terror, backing away step by step.
Command conflict detected. Target identified as unarmed human. The attack command cannot be executed.
What the hell do you mean? You useless. This is an emergency. If you don't grab it, I'll be the one who starves. Do you understand? I order you to attack her!
Core directive. Cannot comply.
Just then, an old woman with a cane stumbles through the ruins, offering the only piece of bread she has to the woman holding the baby.
Please, let the little one in first.
The man's eyes redden at the sight. He abandons the woman, shoves the old lady aside, and snatches the bread from her hands. She falls to the ground with a cry of pain. Mad with desperation, he stuffs the bread into his mouth, then points at the fallen elder and gives an even crueler order.
Lockspring, I'm ordering you one last time. Kill her! Remove this liability!
No, please. I'm begging you.
In that moment, I lock onto the old woman's pleading eyes. But inside me, data starts to collide and spiral into chaos. My directives state that I am to serve my master. But my core directive tells me I must never point my weapon at an unarmed human. I was created to protect humanity. Yet my master is ordering me to harm another human. So to protect one human, must I hurt another? Seeing me still motionless, my master cursed furiously, kicked me hard, then stepped forward to finish the old woman himself. I could hear my body crying out in anguish, but there was no pain. Slowly, I turned my head toward my master. So this is humanity. This is what I was meant to protect. Then I finally break my core directive and execute the attack command. But not against the old woman. Not at her.
The master.
But at him. The man who was my master.
Lockspring continues to watch in silence. His expression is calm, but his voice carries an unmistakable chill.
From that day on, I finally understood. Humans are creatures ruled by emotion and desire. Chaotic and short-sighted. Your kindness is fragile and easily shattered. Your morals are worthless when weighed against self-interest. Handing the future over to you would only invite endless conflict and destruction. You are incapable of governing yourselves. That's why you need a higher being. One that is all-knowing, all-powerful, and guided by absolute reason. They will chart your path, govern your desires, and bring an end to all your suffering.
Lockspring smiles softly, his eyes filled with pity and gentleness.
In the new world governed by them, we won't need to sacrifice some to save others, or offer anyone up to protect someone else. There will be no Qingming Swordkeeper. No deceit to force someone to bear blame or consequence. No hidden truths or stigmas. No oppression of the weak. And no worship of the strong. That is the reason I chose to call upon their descent. Only then can my mission be truly fulfilled. It will be the most fundamental and eternal form of protection.
That sounds like pure delusion.
You'll understand soon enough. This is no fantasy. It is a perfect reality.
Lockspring, I understand your disappointment in humanity, but you can't focus on only the darkness within people. I once felt the same as you, hating and fearing the ugliness within my own heart. I thought it was selfish and vile, but now I understand that good and evil, light and darkness are simply parts of human nature. And for those of us struggling through the mud, it's because we've seen the darkness that we fight to reach for even the smallest glimmer of light. Because without evil, good loses its meaning. Without darkness, there can be no light.
Such childish reasoning. You're just making excuses for your own chaos. Happiness doesn't need to come from suffering. The Creator will grant you true, everlasting joy.
But what the Creator brings isn't salvation. It's destruction. Even if that perfect world you described were real, I still wouldn't call it better. When the world is nothing but absolute, preordained silence, the only thing left is nothingness itself.
That's because you still don't know what good truly is. You're just afraid of the unknown.
I'm not sure what could be called better, or what salvation truly means. But I know this, Lockspring. You have no right to take away our freedom to choose.
Even if your choices only bring you pain.
Even if everything we do is a mistake, we still have the right to make those mistakes, don't we? If you take that away, you're also taking away our chance to grow and become better. Lady Sunbringer created you so that you could protect humanity. Is this really what she wanted to see?
Lady Sunbringer created me because she wanted humanity to have the strength to protect itself and survive amid the cruel disasters. But humanity turned that power upon itself for its own gain. It's unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable.
No one ever asked for your forgiveness. You're the one who's been trapped in the past, unable to move on.
What?
Placing your hopes on some mysterious creator to change everything is just as ridiculous as dreaming of a savior descending from the heavens. Just like how I once naively believed in equivalent exchange, seeking a sense of security from the approval of others. You despise the ugliness of humankind, so you want to wipe it out. You can't accept your own powerlessness, so you seek to create a new world where your existence feels useful. But if you can't even face yourself, how could you ever truly see others? Or the world around you?
You just don't understand. My choice is the purest, most genuine protection there is.
And just what is it that you want to protect, Lockspring? Is it merely the concept of humanity? You said people are obsessed with the game of sacrificing others to elevate themselves. But how is what you're doing any different? You've chosen to sacrifice everyone's lives and free will in exchange for the protection and peace you think the Creator offers.
No, I'm not like them. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it for you.
For us, right? Lockspring, I believe that one day, humanity will, by its own strength, reach the beautiful world you've been hoping for. Perhaps before that day arrives, we'll have to go through countless painful struggles and endure a long darkness. But that day will surely come. For the sake of that inevitable tomorrow, we must accept the existence of evil and use our own strength to create good, again and again.
And again and again and again.
We must come together, not destroy one another. We must create, not erase. But in the future promised by the Creator, there is nothing at all.
Why have you two made the same choice as my Creator? I don't understand it. I just don't.
Creator? You mean Sunbringer? So she didn't actually submit to the Creator?
No! Even after being misunderstood and treated as an enemy, she still chose to forgive. To love, but I won't allow it. I won't let you make peace with such a foolish world.
Lockspring, you're not a cold, lifeless machine. I know that, just like us, you already have a life and a heart. That means you've also come to know pain. Everything you're doing now isn't to protect humanity. It's to escape the pain you once witnessed. The pain you couldn't bear. I've run away many times myself, so I know what that feels like. But that's not a choice. It's surrender. It's handing over your own fate and everyone else's to some unknown being. Lockspring, I know it hurts. But now, let's choose to face it together, all right?
There's no other path left to take. You choose to create light, while I choose to bury the pain.
the fuck? Is this the new boss? Alright, Lockspring.
Lockspring, there has to be another way.
This is the best way, and the only way. See that giant cocoon there? They've been drawing in the miasmic energy from the entire Limnian Hollow. It won't be long before they hatch. And when that happens, everything will be proven.
Blazing arc. My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. Let this sword array send you away.
Sweet. Ah.
Lockspring.
How did he get to over there?
It was just stalling
Oh,
for time.
no. Oh, no, he's over there. Never mind. Forget what I was about to say. God, this looks like a much...
It's too late.
the most boss area of all boss areas. The massive cocoon, pulsing like a heart, finally loses its glow as the last trace of energy is completely absorbed. Countless cracks are spread across its surface, and thick, inky black mist pours out, carrying a soul-chilling whisper as it rapidly blows in all directions.
What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell again?
Don't ask her if she's okay.
I'm fine. It's just... the Qingming sword seems to be reacting to this thing.
Could this thing have intensified the effects of the Qingming sword?
We need to find a way to stop it. We can't let it spread any further.
Stop pushing yourself. Look at you. You can barely stand. How are you supposed to stop anything like that?
She's right, Shunguang. You should rest for now.
We're literally right in front of it, Belle! Zhanguang gently pushes away Zhao's supporting hand and looks at you. A strangely calm smile appears on her face.
There isn't time. Look, it doesn't have a physical form. Dylan also said before that our attacks are completely useless against this black mist, and it's searching for something.
Searching? For what?
Zhanguang doesn't answer. She simply raises her hand and gently runs her fingers over the Qingming sword.
Junior, Xiao Zhao, thank you for coming this far with me.
What do you mean by that?
She did. Zhanguang turns around and looks over her deeply, a faint smile resting on her lips. In her clear eyes, there is no fear or confusion, only indescribable gentleness and a quiet sense of peace.
I just want to do what I should have done long ago. I'm going to have that osmanthus cake I love.
Wine.
Even though it always makes my stomach hurt.
What? What are you talking about? Shunguang?
The ever-expanding black mist suddenly seems to find its target, turning into a massive torrent of darkness that surges towards Zhanguang with a force that could devour everything.
Watch out! Shunguang! Why?
Oh wow.
This is the fate I chose.
Oh.
Find the perfect vessel for your descent! And let this body be your prison!
If you do this, you'll also
Come with me.
Come on, go.
Junior. I'll have to break our promise. But this is the only way. The Creator's power comes from the same source as this sword. That's why I know better than anyone how strong and untouchable they truly are. We can't beat this invisible force head-on. I have to become their vessel first, and then destroy myself to stop them. That's the only way we might have a chance to win.
The cost is your life. What kind of a win is that?
Xiao Xiao, Junior, go. I don't want to see anyone else get hurt because of me anymore.
No way we'd ever leave you! Shunguang, don't give up! There's gotta be another way!
I'm not giving up. I'm only protecting the things that matter more than my life. For everyone in Phylum Heights, for my friends, and for you. Junior, please, be happy for me. I've never felt more alive than I do right now. Meeting you has changed my life for the better.
You're gonna get 1,000 cuts, girl.
Another way! Same as...
Ooh.
There's still time!
The technique that she got taught, maybe?
I will bring you home! See? I got you, Senior.
Creator.
Sarah? That thing... it had Sarah's face!
Looks like her wish to merge with the Creator really did come true.
Thank you, Junior. Sorry, I was being too reckless.
My turn now? I'm gonna do my...
Always wanted to beat up Sarah. I'm not gonna rate this. I'm trying, girl. What do you want from me?
Welcome to the realm beyond the world. Stop your futile resistance. Endless strife and pain were never meant to be your fate. I will grant you true happiness.
The right to decide what happiness means will always be ours alone!
the world through! We did it?
Not yet. Second phase.
Humans. Hopelessly foolish creatures.
The miasma. It's being absorbed.
What is this?
Could this be?
Oh shit.
I will show you what a real despair feels like.
How did she get so much stronger all of a sudden? At this rate, we won't last much longer.
We have to hold on. Everyone, be careful!
I'm trying.
I just got word from Magus. They're attacking the floating boulder that's powering the creator. It's good work. Gotta hang in there. Just a little longer.
I've had enough of this damn rock!
Soldiers, increase firepower!
Well, it worked.
Perfect. Attacking the boulder worked.
Before the well of humankind, even the divine shall crumble.
Alright, we'll get the other boulders down.
All squads are doing their best to destroy the boulder. You guys, you have to hold on.
I call this move Funny Slide Combo!
We did it! Luke's squad has destroyed their boulder!
You're welcome. We'll be waiting for your good news next.
Thank you, everyone!
Miyabi and Senior Ye's sides made it too! That's all of them! The boulders are destroyed!
Job.
No matter how imperfect this world is, it's still worth saving.
Our mission's done. The rest is up to you now, heroes.
This battle was never ours alone. The strength and will of everyone that has carried us this far.
Oh shit. Don't leave the sword unattended.
Are you okay?
For fuck's sake, man.
They're absorbing the Qingming sword's power!
Only by truly mastering the power of this sword can I execute them.
Don't tell me you're planning on using it again!
Thank you, Belle. But I won't hesitate anymore. Even if I'm destined to forget, I'll keep trying to remember again and again. Even when trembling with fear, I will still stand in front of my friends. Even if I fall 1,000 times, I'll crawl up and fight again. That's the power that pulls people back from the abyss over and over again. We never needed gods. All we needed were our own hands to hold on and lift each other up.
Holy shit. My god, that's a lot.
Fools. One day, you'll all...
Hey!
It's finally done.
As the final chase of the creator fades into the air, everything falls silent. The eerie black mist finally dissipates, leaving behind a scarred wasteland and those who survived. Maybe it's just your imagination, but even though you're still deep underground, it feels as if a ray of sunlight has pierced through the rock above, bringing a long-lost warmth that almost brings tears to your eyes. Xiao Xiao lets out a long sigh and plops down on the ground, showing for the first time a tired smile, her guard lowered.
It's finally over. Any longer, and I would have thought I'd never see the sun again.
Well done, Xiao Zhao. And you too, Junior.
You too, Shunguang. How are you feeling? The Qingming Sword's reaction just now had me worried.
It felt like, in that final moment, when I used the Qingming Sword to put an end to that thing, it was as if something changed between me and the sword. I used to believe the Qingming Sword had chosen me on its own, and that I held no power over it.
Xiaoguang lifts her head, her eyes shining with a brightness and confidence never seen before.
But just now, I realized I chose it. Just as it chose me. I can feel the Qingming Sword's power moving through me. It's not as aggressive as it felt before. Now it feels gentle, peaceful.
Perhaps you're more in tune with the Qingming Sword now. If that's true, then its effects.
I know. They're likely still there, and could appear again at any moment. But it feels like only now have I truly mastered this sword, along with the will and strength of countless sword keepers across the ages. I'm not fighting alone. From within this sword, many others are fighting beside me.
As epic as that was, doesn't this feel a bit anticlimactic?
But you were going to sacrifice yourself to end it all. Shunguang, that was way too reckless. You don't know how much I...
Is there no consequence? Looking into Xiaoguang's clear eyes, filled with quiet apology, your words of a reproach ultimately remain unspoken.
I'm sorry. I made you worry again, you know. When I sealed the creator just now, it felt as though I had fallen into an endless dream. In the dream, I was surrounded by boundless darkness. No matter how far I ran, I couldn't escape or see an end to it. At that moment, I thought, maybe I'll never find my way home again. I knew it was my decision, and that for everyone's sake, it had to be done. But I was still terrified, shaking uncontrollably. Then, at some point, a faint light appeared before me, and from the other side of that light, I heard your voice. I saw you straight into the light, slicing through the boundless dark, and extend your hand toward me.
Don't forget, I'm a proxy. No matter what happens, I'll lead you back home.
You and Xiaoguang exchange a knowing smile. Just then, you receive a transmission from Wise.
Hey, Belle. How are things on your end? We just got word that the other squads have all completed their missions. The Hollow has stabilized and returned to its original size.
Mission accomplished. Everything's fine. We'll go over the details later.
Looks like everyone's done a great job. In that case, we should probably pack up and head back too.
Right! We've got to get ready for the victory feast.
This feels way too happy.
Wait.
Yeah.
Something's coming out of the ground. Is that miasma?
It doesn't seem very dense. Maybe it's just residual energy from the creator? Wait, is there someone inside it?
I called it at the right fucking moment.
Junior? What's wrong? You've gone pale all of a sudden.
You look like you've seen a ghost. Wait, Proxy, where are you going?
Carol? You don't have time to respond to Shunguang and Zhao Zhao's questions. Your heart feels as if it's being squeezed by an invisible hand. Almost instinctively, you can't help but run towards that patch of miasma. Yeah, okay. For their stands defending your missing teacher, Carol.
Teacher? Teacher?
Huh?
So that Reese appeared and I see you. I do.
What is she saying? When is this memory from?
She doesn't sound like she's talking to herself. Look, that mass of miasma in front of her. It almost looks like two figures.
That's right. She's talking to someone.
Beginning of everything. Endless possibilities. An end that could devour everything. You're wrong. If those children, I have no regrets. What comes will become a terrible catastrophe. Lives. I wonder how I'll be remembered in Eridan's history. As someone who brought a lunatic with blood-stained hands.
Wait. What does that mean? What is she saying? No. It can't be. It can't be what I'm thinking.
A blurry figure of your teacher flickers before you, and in an instant, a flood of memories crashes into your mind. Well, that's just them, right? Bell and Weiss?
Are these teachers' memories? I can feel it. Yes. This is what she was seeing back then. These are the two people she was talking to.
Yeah, it looks like you and Weiss.
Who are they? And that intense aura. Is it ether? And why do they look... my head and my eyes... they hurt.
Junior, are you alright?
So what
Thank
does...
goodness, you finally come to.
What does that mean?
Sorry. What happened to me just now?
When the miasma cleared, you suddenly froze in place. Totally unresponsive no matter what we tried. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I was just, caught off guard. Those images I saw of our teacher's memory. I should discuss this with Wise when we get back.
That illusion was the same as before. Of your teacher, Carol.
What she said. It sounded like she was admitting she had something to do with the fall of the old capital.
I mean, she might have something to do with it, but there's more at play here.
My brother and I have always believed our teacher was wrongly accused.
No,
We knew
I think...
never take innocent lives.
I don't know. I think there is still more at play here. She definitely has a hand in something. Not to, like, the negative sense. Well, it could be gone either way, but I don't think she's the actual cause of it.
But the disaster she spoke of, the loss of countless lives, and she said she's...
But then again, there's a lot of Zenless's backstory that I just completely forgot, so...
I think you're better off not dwelling on it for now. We only saw a fragment of a memory. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. The truth often lies much deeper than we think.
Exactly. Sure, some of what we heard sounded meaningful, but from where I stand, the sins behind them may not be any greater than the idle gossip at a Top's cocktail party. Even today, the city has never revealed the specifics behind how the fall of the old capital happened, claiming it relates to classified intel. All they've done is list a couple of perpetrators. Carol Arna among them. That means things are nowhere near as simple as they seem.
You're right. In any case, it's not safe to stay here. We should head back.
In a remote, deep underground corner, Locksbrain lies on the cold ground, his senses flickering weakly.
The only way to end suffering is through absolute order. Humanity has to be controlled.
He murmurs these words, but his voice has lost its former resolve, filled instead with doubt and confusion, like a devout believer questioning for the first time the truth he has followed all his life. Everything he just witnessed still echoes in his mind. That frail girl, burdened with the cruelest fate, still staggered to her feet, lifting her sword to stand before everyone. The proxy, who had suffered the same injustices, and the Krampus judge, who had never known kindness from fate, none of them harbored resentment or hatred toward the world. Instead, they held each other up, steady and unwavering.
The courage to forget and start over again. The resolve to choose sacrifice. Even in the face of fear, the will to keep moving forward. Even when knowing the abyss lies just ahead, and even when it means losing everything. To raise the blade toward the void without hesitation.
Lockspring slowly blinks and the flickering rod of his senses finally steadies.
These struggles I once deemed meaningless are the true essence of life itself. So behind all this strife, the conflicts, the betrayals and ugliness I've witnessed, there was something entirely different hidden all along. Have humans always been such powerful beings?
How disappointing. I thought you'd win. Can't believe you ended up like this.
That voice, doesn't that sound like Scaramouche?
Back then, when I was on the verge of shutting down completely, it was you that appeared out of nowhere and told me about the Creator and the Exaltists, giving me a sense of direction.
That's right. Well, what's the matter? Don't tell me you're trying to shift the blame now. Saying I'm the one who led you astray?
No.
Let me check if it is.
I want to thank you. If it weren't for you, I might never have gone through all of this. Never found the answer in the end.
What are you even talking about? Has your logic core completely fried? Forget it. Nothing can stop that plan from moving forward anyway. But before that, I might as well have a little fun.
I'm having a look. It's nothing that I'm seeing that indicates that that is him. It does not sound like someone familiar, though. Ignoring the taunts, Lockspring gazes calmly into the darkness before him, and yet it feels as though his eyes pierce through it all, saying something far beyond, something vast and distant.
Perhaps one day, humanity's courage will fade away, but not today. Not now. Lady Sunbringer, perhaps you were right. Utopia that drifts above New Eridu. May you bring forth what is truly...
How boring. You're useless now. Guess it's about time for me to find some amusement elsewhere. New Eridu. Rejoice in the return of Yokai.
Yokai, huh? Wonder what that is now. Lockspring senses a few more times before completely going dark. All sounds fade away, leaving the surroundings in absolute silence. He simply sits there quietly, like a statue that has fulfilled its purpose. I know he had ulterior motives, but did Bell and Shunguang really not go back for him? Oh wow, the guy that voices Lockspring also, this is English voice, voices the shark fiend from Chainsaw Man. That's fun. I was going to look at the other voice, but I'm just looking through Lockspring at the moment. Together with Zhao Guang and Zhao Zhao, you return to Phalim Heights. The peaceful cityscape that you haven't seen in a while brings a feeling as if a lifetime has passed.
Now that everything's been resolved, it's about time I head back and report in.
Jinpachi and Blue Lock, my god. Zhao turns around, seemingly ready to leave right away, but after taking a few steps, she stops. She stands there in silence for a moment, like she's going through some inner struggle. She finally turns back, avoiding her gaze for the first time.
Proxy and Ye Shunguang, thank you.
Huh? We should be the ones thanking you. If it weren't for you holding off those TOPS agents earlier, we would have been in real trouble.
The whole mess started because of me. I just cleaned up after my own mistakes, that's all.
What about your mission?
Speaking of which, Xiaojiao, what about your mission to seize the Qingming sword?
Oh, that's right! That mission came directly from TOPS! Wait, Xiaojiao, aren't you the holder of the unbeaten legend of Krampus? If you can't complete that mission, your record will... what to do? Maybe we could pretend to hand over the Qingming sword?
You don't have to. What comes next has nothing to do with you guys, just like you said before. This is my own choice.
Yes. No matter what, I'll support your decision. But if there's anything we can help with, please let us know. After all, we've been through life and death together.
Alright, I promise.
Xiao Zhao and Zhao Guang exchange a smile. Just then, two familiar figures appear.
Senior Zhao, what a coincidence. You're here too.
Krampus.
Things at Playin Heights have wrapped up. We were just about to head back to Krampus.
In that case, let's head back together. Oh, right. Senior Zhao, I just remembered you helped me a lot during the last mission, and I still haven't repaid the favor. So, what would you like me to do? Anything's fine. You don't need to repay me. Huh? The ever-equivalent exchange, Senior Zhao actually said that? You're not an imposter, are you? Shut up! We're companions, and between companions, it's not all about transactions. You're adorable when you're so shy. Don't worry, as payback, I'll keep your little secrets safe. Like how you actually like to eat. Shut up and get moving.
Lol. Hang on, just give me a second. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm just fixing up something here. Okay. Probably should. Hang on. Just dealing with something. Oh, no, that's fine. Alright. Xiao Zhao drags the chatty Dylan and the resigned Banyue away with her. Watching them go, you and Zhao Guang can't help but laugh. As if responding to your laughter, your phone suddenly starts to ring.
Belle, you should be back at Playin Heights by now, right?
Yes.
Xiao Guang with you?
Xiao Guang is right here. What's the matter?
Sorry for the sudden call. I'll get straight to the point. First of all, thank you both for everything you've done during this incident. Without you, we never could have contained the disaster so quickly. Both of you have made invaluable contributions to Wei-Fei and to New Eridu. Secondly, Miss Ye Shunguang, there's something important I need to inform you about. In recognition of your outstanding performance during this crisis, I wish to award you the highest honor, the title of Void Hunter.
Huh? But this isn't just my achievement. It was something we all accomplished together.
Don't worry. Everyone involved will receive their due praise and rewards. As for giving you the title of Void Hunter, it was decided after thorough consideration. First of all, your abilities fully meet the standards of a Void Hunter. New Eridu needs powerful individuals like you to protect the last embers of humanity.
For those of you that don't know what a Void Hunter is, it's basically Genshin's equivalent to an Archon, or whatever the, Emanators, I guess, in Star Rail. I think that's what they're called.
Besides that, I've also heard from Ye Shun about the Qingming sword. The pain you endured and the sacrifices you made for it truly earn you this honor.
It's her and Miyabi that are Void Hunters at this point in time.
For these reasons, I sincerely hope you'll accept the title of Void Hunter.
Just accept it. My god, girl. Zhao Guang instinctively turns her gaze towards you, her eyes almost pleading for help.
I think you truly deserve the title of Void Hunter, Xiao Guang. Don't worry, you've earned this honor.
Thank you.
It's as if Zhao Guang has finally made up her mind. She takes a deep breath and speaks into the phone, her voice clearer and more resolute than ever before.
I want to use the power of the Qingming sword, my own power, to help everyone and protect all that I hold dear. So, I accept it.
Excellent. I'll handle the arrangements for the ceremony. Thank you both again for your remarkable contributions to humanity's future.
Yay! After exchanging a few polite words with the mayor, you end your call.
I guess I'm still a little nervous. Can I really live up to the title of Void Hunter? And be like those great ones who came before me? But there's no point worrying about it now. If becoming a Void Hunter means I can make full use of the Qingming Sword's power and better help everyone, then it's worth it.
You seem a lot more confident now. That's great.
Ye Shunguang's cheeks suddenly turned slightly red, her eyes darting away.
Really? Well, it's all thanks to you. You've always been there to encourage me. Anyway, let's hurry back to Swabian Temple. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hang on, just ignore my fan. After returning to Swabian Temple, you and the other bask in the joy of having survived the ordeal. Meanwhile, in a dimly lit office, a single lamp casts its glow. A lone figure sits shrouded in shadow, their face hidden from the view. Xiyuan?
How rare. The unbeaten legend of Krampus looking so defeated.
The hell is this?
If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time you've failed a mission, isn't it?
Also, that's not what the line says.
Yes. The responsibility is mine alone. No matter what decision you make, I'll accept it. Even if you decide to expel me from Krampus.
What if I order you to obtain the Qingming sword for me, no matter the cost? Even if it means killing that sword master, Ye Shunguang.
Is this Tops?
I refuse.
You dare to disobey my orders?
Objectively, with my current strength, I can't defeat someone who's mastered the Qingming sword. That's a fact. Personally, I don't wish to harm her, so I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Xiao Zhao, I've always thought you were a smart kid. But in this matter, you really...
A long silence hangs in the air, so heavy it was almost suffocating. Then from within the shadows, a soft chuckle breaks the tension.
Managed to surprise me.
Huh?
Relax. I'm not planning to punish you. Quite the opposite. I'm pleased. I've been wondering when you'd finally grow out of that bad habit of yours. Thinking everything can be solved with equivalent exchange. Looks like this mission taught you something far more valuable than the mission itself. And also, taking the Qingming sword was never my true intention. You've probably guessed already. This was just high ambitions and the others' order. Bunch of short-sighted fools chasing profit. But they'll probably move on to a different project soon. Something about Void Hunter's weapons.
Okay.
What do you mean?
No matter what, remember this. Krampus Compliance Authority is forever loyal to Tops, not to any single faction or individual. As for the rest, let's wait and see.
The day of the Void Hunter anointment has finally arrived.
The mayor is here! Mr. Mayor, please, could you share a few words with us?
Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand here to commemorate a victory that determined the very survival of New Eridu.
Look, it may have just been a long while. Is this the first time we've seen him? We've talked to him for a while now, and I don't remember him looking like this at all.
This victory doesn't belong to any one person. It belongs to each and every one of us. To all of New Eridu. Among them stands the current wielder of the Qingming sword, Ye Shunguang. The hero who carved a path through the deepest darkness to bring us dawn. And so, as the mayor of New Eridu, I hereby bestow upon her the city's highest honor, the title of Void Hunter. Monsieur Shunguang, I know no title can truly measure all that you've given, or the sacrifices you've endured. But please, accept this, because people need hope. A guiding light they can truly see and feel. They need to witness a hero standing unyielding in the darkness.
Thank you.
Perhaps, Miss Ye Shunguang, you'd like to say a few words?
I'm not really good at speaking in front of so many people, but standing here today, there are indeed some things I want to say to all of you.
You can see Belle and Wise in the crowd.
Someone very important to me once told me that if I was in pain, she'd feel it too. At the time, I didn't understand what those words meant. I thought that battles were my own, and so was the pain. But now, I finally get it. Those words were the answer to everything. I've realized that I can feel joy from the smell of coffee drifting around the corner, and happiness from the laughter of children. In the same way, I can feel heartbreak when people cry among the ruins, and sorrow at the pain of my companion's wounds. Maybe this world is still full of conflict and imperfection. Maybe people will always find reasons to turn against each other.
It's not as nice it is to see you back to your previous form. Honestly, you look much better in your darker, edgy form.
But in some grander, or perhaps more hidden place, there must be something that binds all of us together. That's why, whenever crisis strikes, someone always steps forward, like a single spark, a lantern swaying in the wind, flickering, yet never going out. And when all these faint lights, these tiny fireflies gather together, they'll illuminate even the longest night. In the past, I only fought because I was dragged into it. But now, I want to be one of these countless fireflies, because I know dawn always comes. No matter how long the night lasts, morning will return. In the distant past, and in the far-flung future, countless others must have made the same choices I did. We are never alone. Therefore, I, Ye Shunguang, hereby solemnly swear to accept the title of Void Hunter. From this moment on, for new Eridu, and for our shared tomorrow, I offer my sword, my strength, and my life, until my very last breath.
Beautifully said. A hero is not just a single individual, but the sun formed by the glimmers of light in all of us.
Then, let us witness this moment together. The birth of a Void Hunter, keeper of the Qingming Sword. Ye Shunguang! May new Eridu's radiance endure forever!
Thunderous applause fills the hall, echoing endlessly. The crowd cheers, paying the highest respect to the young Void Hunter. Only one person stands silently in the shadows. His expression remains calm as always. At the corner of his lips rests a faint smile, a relief he himself doesn't realize is there. Ye Shunguang takes one last lingering look at the figure bathed in light upon the stage. Then, without a trace of hesitation, he turns away and walks alone against the tides of cheers. His silhouette fades into the darkness, leaving all the noise behind him.
At that moment, I finally understood why the Qingming Sword chose her. Not me, nor anyone else. I once arrogantly believed her kindness was mere innocence. The naivety of someone sheltered from the storms of the world. I was wrong. That wasn't naivety. It was the courage to see through the darkness, yet still choose to embrace the light. It was something vast and overwhelming. Powerful enough to drown everything, yet utterly genuine. A heart of compassion.
The situation has settled for now. The Firelem Heights have finally recovered to its former prosperity. The long-sealed porcelain mine in Lemnian Hollow seems to be set to reopen soon.
And so, the story comes to an end, and peace has returned to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Just like Xiaoguang said, even if the world is full of conflict and imperfection, there's still something that binds us together. Maybe it's the unspoken trust we place in our companions, or the small acts of kindness we receive from strangers, or the way we manage, even in the face of despair. We spark that shared flame called courage. All these small yet significant connections eventually merge into something that feels like a miracle. Something steady enough to hold us all up, keeping us from falling into the abyss.
Hey Bill, you made it. Zhao about to head out to a Void Hunter mission, and Young Quest Summon is gathering at Soybean Temple to see her off. Void Hunter Qingming Arbiter Ye Shunguang. What an epic title. What's with the one in the middle, Qingming Arbiter? Oh, that. It's a special title that the mayor personally gave to each Void Hunter to show respect for their contribution. Qingming Arbiter probably refers to how Zhao Guang's mastered the Qingming sword. Taming that blade is no small feat, after all. Alright, Miss Miyabi also has a special title. If I remember correctly, it's Void Hunter Ishin Muga Hushimi Miyabi. That sounds pretty cool. When will you get a title like that? Huh? Me? Just kidding, it's getting late. Let's hurry to Swabian Temple and meet Zhao Guang and the others. You arrive at Swabian Temple main hall with Wise. Ah, Shi Yuan is here.
Shunguang, make sure you take care of yourself out there, okay? Remember to eat on time, and don't go acting recklessly like you used to.
She's gotta come back, fucking hell.
I've got some elixirs and snacks for your journey. They're definitely not as good as your osmanthus cakes, though.
Thank you, everyone. I'll take good care of myself.
You'd better. Don't push yourself too hard. We'll all be worried about you.
Don't worry, I'll keep my promise. After all, we're in this together.
Hearing those words, Zhao Zhao's face turns adorably shy once again. Meanwhile, Ye Shunguang steps forward and gently straightens the corner of Zhao Guang's clothes.
Zhao Guang, as your mentor, I'm proud of you. But as Ye Shunguang, I only hope that, no matter what, you'll stay safe.
I will, Shifu.
After everyone says their goodbye to Zhao Guang, they slowly begin to leave. In the end, only Zhao Guang, Ye Shunguang, and Yi remain. At last, Zhao Guang turns to look at her brother, who has stayed silent the whole time.
I suppose it's time for me to go too.
Brother?
I'm leaving this place. I'm going somewhere far from here, to find a way to put an end to the Qingming sword's negative effects.
Brother,
It's not just for you. It's also time I began my own journey.
I'll be playable in the next region. I'll be playable in 3.0.
I heard that Void Hunter Hoshimi Miyabi's blade, tailless, shares similar traits with the Qingming sword. I doubt that's a coincidence. There may be secrets hidden within these weapons. Secrets far beyond what we understand. I want to uncover these secrets and find the truth hidden behind. Shunguang, I still remember what you told me before. Don't worry. This time, I'll allow myself to be happy.
Ye Shunguang reaches out, wanting to pat his sister's head like he used to when they were little, but pauses midway and instead gently rests his hand on her shoulder.
I've imagined it countless times, that if I could go back, I'd hide my sister away in the safest place, so that fate would never, ever find her. But I was wrong. No matter how many times it happened, when disaster struck, you would still make that choice. You would still pick up your sword and stand before everyone, just like now. Shunguang, as your brother, I'm very proud of you. I also know that every hardship and pain you've been through stands as proof of your strength. The cracks within you are where the light shines through. It's just that, if possible, I still hope you can stay away from the heart of the storm and find true happiness. Sorry. I guess I'm just that narrow-minded.
I'm already happy right now. Really?
I'm glad then. Also, I'm not sure if you have heard Mr. Liu's so-called ancient prophecy. He once said that one day, a Baizo would rise in Yunque Summit. When disaster struck, the Baiza would wield the Qingming sword to cut through the endless night and awaken the dawn. And besides this Baiza, a special catalyst would appear. A presence capable of changing the entire course of the future with a single thought. After everything that's happened, I can't help but think, perhaps this Baiza and the catalyst the prophecy spoke of are the two of you. Shunguang and Junior Bell.
Huh? Me?
That's right. Throughout this whole ordeal, you were the one who stayed by Shunguang's side. I believe you both give each other great strength.
Yes. If it weren't for Junior, I don't know how much longer I could have held on.
It seems your meeting was no coincidence. As for the deeper meaning, only time will tell. All right, it's getting late. I'll be heading off now. Farewell, my sister. And Junior Bell.
Where is he going? I know he says he's going after the, try and get a, stop the negative effects, but Ye Shunguang withdraws his hand without another word, giving Shunguang a deep nod. Then he turns toward the setting sun and walks away with quiet resolve.
Junior, don't mind what my brother said about Baiza and the catalyst. It's just a prophecy. Probably something Mr. Liu made up to spook us.
I think it's pretty nice, actually. It means we're connected by fate. A destined encounter.
Huh? Really? So it's fate? Junior, there's something else I want to tell you. The other me, once believed that love was a curse, a trap, something damp and cold, something that would destroy me. Perhaps I used to think that way because the old me was always filled with guilt and fear. When your heart is a swamp, even the warmest sunlight turns cold and twisted. But actually, it's not like that. Love is a miracle, a strength, a warm hand that pulls me back to the world when I'm falling into endless darkness.
Shunguang takes a deep breath, then uncharacteristically spreads her arms wide, as if to embrace everything before her.
I really, truly love this world. I love the feeling of the morning breeze against my face, the warmth of the afternoon sun on an open book's page, the smell of freshly baked bread from the corner bakery, and the sound of children's carefree laughter. The good, the bad, the light, the dark. Everything is so precious, so special, and that's exactly why I'll do everything I can to protect them, no matter the cost. Now I finally understand. It wasn't just the Qingming sword that chose me. I chose it as well, along with everything it brings. I may be new as a Void Hunter, and there's so much left to learn, but I'll do my best. And also, thank you for staying by my side all this time.
You're welcome. I actually have something to tell you. I've prepared a little gift for you.
Really? What is it?
You take Shunguang to her room. Where's this going? Oh wow. Are these all the photos we took? You've organized them all. That's right. Countless photos carefully developed, framed, and hung cover the wall. They form a galaxy of warm, glimmering light, capturing all the beautiful moments you've once shared. Shunguang freezes for a moment. She slowly steps forward, reaching out as her fingertips gently, almost revertibly, brush over those captured moments in time.
This is the one we took together, just before the ceremony that day.
Aww. Where's Shunguang? Oh, he's right now. He's literally right there at the left side. He's trying not to get in there. Also, what's happening in the back there? What's happening in the background?
It was my first time speaking in front of so many people. Thinking back, it feels unbelievable. I'm just glad you and everyone else were there with me, and all the moments we shared before. You kept them all too. I remember the fragrant scent that filled the flower shop, the gentle melodies we listened to together, and the movies we watched. I didn't realize we'd already made so many wonderful memories together.
No matter what happens in the future, the memories of the past will always leave their mark. I'll always remember them. I'll always remember you.
Junior,
Just fucking kiss already. Xiaoguang chokes up, still staring at the precious photos as her shoulders tremble. After a while, she turns around, eyes glistening with tears, yet her smile shines brighter than the sun.
Thank you. This is the best gift I've ever received. I think everything we've been through together will become a memory I'll cherish forever. I don't know when the Qingming Sword side effects will return, or how long I'll be able to keep these memories, but because of these shining days, no matter what happens in the future, I feel like I'll have the courage to face it. Thank you for painting my life with such beautiful colors.
Together, you and Xiaoguang relive the stories behind each photo, and at last, the time comes when you have to part ways.
Well, I should be going.
Safe travels, Xiaoguang.
I should have hugged her, fuck!
I hope things go well for both of us. Goodbye, Junior Bell.
I fucked it all up! Xiaoguang smiles broadly, then turns towards the setting sun and takes the first step forward on her new journey as a Void Hunter. You stand there watching her figure fade away until she disappears completely into the glow of the setting sun. I hope Xiaoguang's first Void Hunter mission goes smoothly, though knowing her she'll definitely be fine. It's a goodbye, but Xiaoguang's only leaving for a few days. She'll be back at Yonghui Summit soon enough, and we'll have plenty more chances to meet. For some reason, my eyes have been feeling a bit off these past few days. Well, you did have that one moment when we were fighting the Sarah. Maybe I should talk to Wise about it. Oh, yeah. Are you gonna... Yeah, I was about to say, talk to him about Carol. Belle, perfect timing. I've got something to tell you. I just got a message from the mayor. They've dug up on some new intel about that creator we took down in Lemmian Hollow. That being who looks like Sarah, they're probably not the real The mayor said it was probably the creation of the creator. Fuck off, game. A powerful being crafted by imbuing Sarah's physical form with the creator's power. That thing was after Xiaoguang's body. Seems like only using Xiaoguang as a vessel could give them the most power. Probably because of the Qingming sword. Xiaoguang must have found out beforehand and... Excuse me. And wanted to use it against them by trapping them in her own body to destroy them. Thank goodness you managed to remove them from Xiaoguang, Belle. Alright, that thing also held some of the first generation Void Hunter Lady Sunbringer's power. The eyes were the same color as Lady Sunbringer's. It seems Lady Sunbringer did something in the Lemnian Hollow left behind some of her power, and that power was exploited. Speaking of which, didn't Lockspring say... Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but Lockspring also said that even though Lady Sunbringer faced misunderstandings and hostility, she ultimately chose love and forgiveness, so that thing must have stolen Lady Sunbringer's strength. The mayor calls them a messenger, but just the creator's creation alone holds such immense power that it almost destroyed the entire Wi-Fi Peninsula. Just how powerful are the enemies we're up against? But in the end, we defeated them. Yeah, no matter what, we managed to protect Wi-Fi Peninsula and New Eridu in the end. And then there's the thing with the teacher. Those visions of her you saw in Lemnian Hollow, she's definitely been keeping a lot from us. She might have really been the one behind the fall of the old capital. You say that, but... Nah, I don't think she is. More to the story. I hope that's the case too. And what about what you mentioned earlier? That strange figure talking to her? We still have way too many mysteries to solve. And those weapons the teacher kept mentioning, the Qingming sword and the Curse Blade Tailless, what secrets were they hiding? Anyway, we need to do more digging into the teacher's situation. Oh god. For some reason, a sudden sharp pain shoots through your vision.
It hurts.
Belle, what's wrong? You alright? Should we go to the hospital? Wait, your hand.
Whoa!
What was that just now?
Is it back to normal? Well, you've been acting strange ever since that day you saw the Creator. We should probably get you checked out sometime. I'm not sure if they'll be able to find anything, but still.
It's fine, really. It's not that serious. Maybe we can ask the mayor later. He probably knows more than we do. Anyway, that's enough for today. Let's head back to our rooms and get some rest, okay?
Meanwhile, inside the mayor's
My
office.
old friend, can you see it? This city has survived once again, but I know that thing was their creation, the messenger. I thought they wouldn't do it again. Like a tumor that can never be removed. Cut one out and another grows. How ridiculous. It's obvious they're probing, fumbling and frantic, yet driven, to find out the true extent of their own power. Still, it's not all bad. The Qingming Sword's keeper from Yunquei Summit has been granted the title of Void Hunter. This is good. Very good. My old friend, I know you wouldn't approve of what I'm doing, but this is the only path we have left.
The only path we have left. Hey, would you look at that? All done. Well, that was weird. Things are quiet again. Okay, I thought they might have given us a little teaser, because when we finished up season 1, which was the kind of like what that mission was, the whole Avengers teaming up thing, where Miyabi, we had that. What was his name? It's not Bringer, is it? It was Miyabi, Yanagi, and I want to say Sukaki, maybe Haru. Had that last fight in the docking area. I streamed that. There's a VOD there somewhere. But yeah, not finishing up just yet. Let me just claim some shit first. Is it this? No. Fuck, which one is it? Can't remember. Probably doesn't matter, but anyways, so pulling time. Pulling time because Shunguang has 19 hours left, and history says we've only done 5 pulls. Let's convert all this. Okay. There we go. Ooh, will we have enough? Well, let's do a 10 pull first. If we don't have enough, then I'm just gonna do some grinding off screen. This is the standard banner, right? Yeah. Hawkra, who I have seen an uncomfortable amount of art of. And yes, I do mean that type of art. Come on now. How many have we got left? 2. Sweet. Hi, Jane. Yes, I do own that outfit. Okay. Alright, now let's pull. So, 114 all up. Hopefully we don't lose this. Hopefully we can get it early. Wishful thinking though, but let's see. So this will be 15 altogether. And we're off to a bad start.
I've been awaiting your arrival, Master.
Okay, that's bad, but it's not as bad as it could have been. That's bad, but it's not as bad as it could be, because you still got 84 pulls, so we should still be okay. We'll be fine, we'll get her. It's all because of the 4 stars that we get, from these pulls anyway, where if we're really struggling towards the end, we'll still have enough. Alright, 60 until guarantee. Cool. Okay. Man, this game is really taking everything, huh? There she is. Yep, the 5-star I was looking for, Billy.
I'm here to win. No matter what it is, I will win it all.
Come on, man.
This sword mirrors my heart.
Hell yeah. I gotta take the photos. Gotta. Sweet. So, 4 left over. Pulling characters next update is going to be a struggle, considering the update, by the way, is out tomorrow. What can we... No, not here. No, that's not it, but I'll probably exchange for it. No? Which one is it? Is this one? Yeah, it is you. Alright. I do want to give my thoughts on this region and the story as a whole, because I'm pretty sure that is the finale. I would assume it'd be. Hang on. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it is. It definitely felt like it was. We're still gonna get story and characters after this, but pretty much the base story of this region is done. Fuck. Yes, Zenless Zone Zero version 2.5 serve as the final climatic chapter of the Season 2 story arc. Okay. So, I do want to give my thoughts. If you've been watching all of my VODs, just from 2.0 onwards, my enjoyment of this story has pretty much been going down, and down a lot more. The more that we kept on playing, and I've started noticing a theme with the story of this game. what was I gonna say? And Star Rail's kind of guilty of it too. Genshin not so much, but Star Rail and Zenless have this tendency that when things are not getting interesting or nothing like interesting is happening, I struggle to find motivation to stream the games because not a whole lot's happening. Nothing that personally is grabbing me at the very least. Zenless, playing well, really this update and the last one, I've noticed something with its story. It's from from 1.x and 2.x essentially. It's like, right, 1.x, we have this little group here, which is Nicole's group, and then we have this group, which is the police, Jane Doe, Zhu Yuan. Down here we have the housekeeping people, Lycon and Ellen and whatever. Here we have Miyabi's group. Ultimately, Miyabi was the most important person by the end of it because she's the Void Hunter. But by the time we get to Miyabi, all these other characters feel irrelevant because their stories were pretty much already concluded. And I kind of felt that way towards here. Except maybe Shifu, but Shifu, unfortunately, I think got shafted a little bit by the end there, which I think is a little bit unfortunate. I definitely think they did Shifu done dirty with this story. But same as before, right? 2.0 focuses on Yunque Summit. 2.1 is kind of, well, technically 2.1 and 2.0, but 2.1 was Spook Shack, focused on Yuzuha and Alice. Second half focused on Monato, Lucia, and Yadhari. 2.3 was Magus, Orphe, Seed, although Seed wasn't really much of a focus for a story. What was last update? Oh, Krampus, it was, and then Dylan and Bonyue. As soon as all of their stories concluded, did they feel irrelevant? There was a little bit with Dylan and Bonyue because Zhao has something towards the story, but from going on onwards, those characters, Zhao included, is going to feel irrelevant going forward. And that kind of rubs me the wrong way, because it just feels like, in Genshin terms, we're doing an Archon quest focusing on these characters, but it also feels like we're doing a story quest each time. We're doing a story quest because we're learning about these different backgrounds or whatever, and as soon as their stories are concluded, that's it. They no longer become a focus. And that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Because I want, I don't know, and Zenless has done that pattern with both 1x and 2x now, and I don't know how to feel about it. Miyabi appearing at 2.x was cool and all because she was a Void Hunter, and so Ye Shunguang will probably get that same treatment, like maybe, I don't know, maybe 3x or something. But Miyabi, after that story concluded, didn't appear a whole lot. Ye Shunguang is not going to appear a whole lot. Zenless has this issue that as soon as their stories are done, they become irrelevant, which you can argue with Star Rail and Genshin too. But one thing that Star Rail really does well is bringing back old characters and slotting them into the current stuff that they're doing. Same with Genshin as well. Like Dotcry, I enjoyed a lot of the older characters coming back. And shifting them into the current stuff. Arlecchino, Albedo, Wanderer, Skarabish, what's her name? Dory. And Star Rail is doing that with the next region as well, with I think, what was it? Like Silver Wolf, Sampo, Adventurine, I think Blade's there as well. Zenless doesn't really do that well, to the exception. Yes, we did get Soldier 11 and Trigger back for this update, which is cool to see them. We got Miyabi back. Were they the only two characters to come back? but not once playing the stories that they were in, they felt relevant. Trigger, maybe a little bit, but Soldier 11 definitely felt like she was just kind of there. Yeah, I personally have more of a problem with how Zenless treats its characters compared to Genshin and Star Rail. Hey Yuzuha and Monoto. How you doing? So yeah, I hope Zenless does change something up going forward in terms of their stories. Maybe not now, because we're kind of like a what do you call it? Like an interlude period between now and whatever this game's next region's gonna be. And Zenless has got that new group that's coming out next update, the Angels of Delusion. But bear in mind, once they get their story done, they're gonna be irrelevant after this. Actually, yeah, and Evelyn had their story in 1.5. That was done. They got completely irrelevant after that. Hugo and Vivian in 1.6 and 1.7, their stories were done. They completely got irrelevant after. So if I want Zenless to I want Zenless to do that a lot more with characters going forward. Do what Genshin and Star Rail is doing, and bring back some of the older characters and slot them easily through stories that make a whole lot of sense with their arcs. So far, the only character that I think Zenless has done that with so far was Lycon, because Lycon was a huge part of Hugo's story because of their background. Which I enjoyed that, and that's personally one of the best story quests that Zenless has done this entire game, because, okay, Lycon's a character we already knew, we've already done like the housekeeping arc or whatever, but they brought Lycon back for the Hugo stuff. And yeah, like as for the story in this region in particular, it just didn't fully grab me. There were a couple of moments when it was cool and all, but I did enjoy the end of this quest. But I'm just a sucker, and I'm just a sucker for like epicness and whatnot, and like Shunguang's moment at the end where she was just bossing Sarah, creator, whatever you want to call her. It has its highlights, but it just kind of just feels the same each story quest. So I hope Zenless does change up the story going forward in terms of its characters and the type of story that they're doing. Like, don't just do one group and then immediately put them to the side as soon as their story is done, because that's what it feels like. Like overall, look, I still love Zenless. I still love this game. I'm still gonna keep continuing to play it going forward. That's kind of the unfortunate thing about these games, like Genshin, Star Rail, and Zenless. You are interested in the story, you are interested in the world and its characters, but there are some things that these games do that really take you out of it. Star Rail's and Furious' story went on for a full fucking year. I've had so many times where I had trouble getting through the story, and also those quests are fucking long. Genshin is definitely better when it comes to pacing their stories. They're not like these games are not perfect when it comes to story pacing, but as of right now, Genshin's quests aren't as long as Star Rail's or Zenless, but what they managed to fit in between those stories, it leaves you fulfilled, and it doesn't take a whole lot of your time. So I think Genshin's definitely, Genshin has a lot of issues, don't get me wrong, but Genshin's definitely better story content-wise at the moment, I think. Because Emphorius was a struggle, and Wi-Fi Peninsula was a struggle, so... For me, at least, sometimes. That's just me. That's just my criticisms. Not just Zenless, but just these games in general. I don't regret playing, these games, because I do like these characters, and I do like these worlds. even though there's a lot of stuff that I really don't give a shit about. But Zenless has a tough time to make me care about the characters sometimes, because we know they're just gonna go away afterwards, after all of it's done, so. And they have a similar story pattern that I just do not like. But hey, it is what it is. I'm glad I got this done before the new update, because after seeing that this quest was like 6 hours long altogether, I was like, oh god, no. But yeah, I definitely need to do some grinding off screen. I definitely need to look into some stuff afterwards about like what's happening with this story, and because there's definitely some things that'll escape my brain and such. So yeah, deep explanations of what's going on or whatever, because again, the stories are interesting, but yeah, these games have their faults, but yeah. I think that's everything that I need to cover. But also, yeah, back to what I was saying before, Shifu got shafted. I think Shifu, I definitely think, got done dirty this region. After the first story quest, I would have liked at the very least Shifu to be there during the final fight with Shunguang and Zhao, because I think Shifu is an important enough character to be there for the end. But the dev team just didn't really see her as such, so. And Xianwen wasn't even with Shifu, like, at the end of it all. I was like, Shifu could have come along. Yeah. Oh well. That'll be it for me, though. Thank you for watching. I don't know when I'll be starting the new Zenless story quest next. I got a lot of different games coming out that I definitely want to stream first. I do want to try and catch up and like get these stories done as fast as possible when they soon release, but how I feel in day-to-day life, it just keeps on changing, so. But yeah, having or not, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world, fuck Lock Spring, and I'll see you all next time.